Okay, everyone, good morning. My name is James Schreiber, and I wanted to do a quick podcast today in regards to the jobs report that was released on Friday of last week. So, the number one takeaway was that there were only 20,000 new jobs created in the month of February. And this is in stark contrast to January of this year, where 310,000 new jobs were created. So, why such a discrepancy? Well, I'm not an economist, so I'm not going to get into the micro and macro details. But I would look at these numbers two ways. Number one, when most of these numbers, the companies report what's going on and they evaluate the numbers, there were some heavy snowstorms and other weather issue and related items going on during that time. And also, you had the government shutdown going on. In fact, the federal government actually shed 5,000 jobs. So the real number would have been almost 26,000 new jobs, but the federal government shed 5,000 new jobs. So what does this mean? 290,000, give or take $5,000, 5,000 jobs swing. What does that mean to you? Well, we're hearing rumblings that there may be a slowdown in the next year and a half into 2020, 2021. So if I'm looking at this in terms of being a candidate, and this might be, I might be asking myself, should I possibly start looking for a new position now? Or should I look around and say, well, I'm just going to bunker down and this is where I'm going to stay? Or two things. First of all, we are running at extremely historical lows of unemployment. We know that. Companies can't continuously create job after job after job. There just isn't a market to fill those jobs when it comes to the candidate pool. So a lot of what you're seeing is companies saying, you know what, we're pretty good right now. I can figure out ways to add either by asking people to do more job requirements or maybe automating some of those jobs as well. But here's the thing. If I'm an executive, a senior manager, a manager, a C-level, candidate, and I'm looking at the future, I might be saying to myself, you know, now would be a good time to see what's out there and see what kind of splash I can make in the marketplace. And I realize that people want to do it confidentially, most of you. So this would be a good time, I think, to set up a call and talk to a company that has candidate services like myself and see, get some advice. Talk confidentially, see what's out there, see how you might fit in, talk about your desires for your next career move, and maybe work together with a candidate professional, candidate services professional to see if now is the time for you to make that move. Now, of course, we're going to be looking into what March and April's job numbers look like, and I suspect they'll be higher. I don't believe they'll be at the 300,000 mark, but I do believe they should be higher. But that's really all I wanted to talk about today because I know, when those numbers came out, we all took a step back and said, how do you go from 310,000 to 20,000? That is a huge drop. And is this signaling something going on in the economy, which is almost to a point that it's going to start happening quick? I don't believe that, but I do think it's wise for you to set up a call if this is the time you're thinking about possibly making a move. And you can reach me directly. Go to my website, which is www.grtas.net, www.grtas.net. And you can sign up for a consultation call, no obligation at all. And see if we can answer some questions for you. Other than that, please follow me on Twitter at limogym.com. That's at limogym.com. You can also follow my YouTube channel, which is James Schreiber, CSP. You can find me on YouTube. And if you like these little informational podcasts, please subscribe and sign up for our RSS feed, and they will download and notify you when a new program is out there. Also, if you're interested in some topics, on my website, you can fill out a informational email, send it to me, and I will receive it as well. I'm also in the process of putting together a live show, and I'll keep everybody updated as well. So thanks again, everyone. Have a great week, and look forward to our next talk.